is right, rock stars. We're gonna talk about mixing in some hard goods with your clothing. We all know that clothing is plentiful, it's readily available, it's cheap, it's a great item to buy and resell on eBay, but it's a great thing to diversify, to have mixed electronics, some home goods, some things of that nature that give your store a little bit of flair, a better sell-through rate, and help bring the entire search and entire, just click-through sell-through rate of the entire store up as best you can. So what we're going to talk about today, some electronics, a couple of video game type things, just some items that you might see at yard sales and estate sales. It's about to get warm up north, so you guys will be able to start looking for these items. I find them at estate sales here in Florida, vintage, new age, the whole thing, just trying to open your minds up to some items that you might be able to locate when you're out looking at these places. Maybe you see them at a local live auction, maybe you see them in pallet deals, maybe you see them on Craigslist, offer up, let go, that sort of thing. You can always make deals on that, type of thing. Maybe a buyout, maybe a hoarder, maybe a former eBay seller. You'll be able to price their inventory. There's all kinds of different available options for finding some of this stuff. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, you'll be putting out all of this stuff in these estate sales and yard sales. You're gonna have to scan quickly, grab stuff, look it up, but this will hopefully open your mind and open your eyes to some of those items. As always, I'm gonna be adding a ton of this stuff into the BOLO list that are available inside of the VIP group. If you'd like to join, it is $15 a month. If you buy the whole year, you're gonna save 2 months free on that, so it'd be $150 rather than $180. Also, if you just wanna buy the BOLO list, it's 1 for $10 or 2 for $15. You can let me know about that. But they're all available inside. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you guys join us, and it's an amazing group of people. So if you are interested, you can email me. Email's down there, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. You can private message me under my name on Facebook. Either one is fine, business or personal. So let's go ahead and jump over to my screen. We'll check out some of these hard goods. I'll show you guys what to look for, and hopefully your minds will be open to the coming yard sale, garage sale, estate sale season. So since we're talking about hard goods, let's start with everybody's favorite, the Polaroid cameras. Man, these things pop up at estate sales, garage sales. I've even seen them inside of a few pawn shops. The older, the better. There are some original models that are crazy expensive. Some of the original, like these Hello Kitty ones, ridiculous. $139, free shipping, free returns on this one. It came from Japan. But as we scroll down, you're gonna see a lot of these in the $30 range. This one was $16 and $15 shipping. You're gonna see like a lot of, whoa, a Horseman. Oh, this is crazy. Look this up. But 34, here's one with 21 with 11 shipping, so 32, here's a 34. You're gonna see a ton of these things in the $30 range. Here's that Spirit 1600 model. This is the one that I sold probably a year ago, $38, which I think I got at the time like 40, so pretty right on. Again, a lot of 39, 37s. There are some more expensive models. There are some that will fetch $50, $60, $70. You'll have to and comp some of them and look up some of the higher ones. Obviously, if you can get one that's like, here's a Spice Girls one sold for $45. That's pretty cool. There are, a couple models, these regular ones, these 300, 600s, again, just $30 models. But if you could fetch, $2, $4, $5 at a yard sale, garage sale, estate sale, you can make yourself, sell it for 30, bought it for 5, that's 25. Less the fees, you're going to be at like 22 profit, 21 profit, and then shipping, you can make a quick 15 bucks on these things. And they sell really, really quick. And not to mention, you're going to up your average sale price there, hitting that $30. So maybe 35. There are some, this Polaroid Sx-70, this is what I was talking about. This is a $60 to $80 model if you happen upon that. The 600 LMS Instant, this one is expensive. They got 77 for that one. There's that Sx-70 Sonar again for 74. Another one for 99, so that's a good model to look for. You could definitely get, 30 bucks if you get a better one, 50, 60. Great thing to look for. Just something to keep your eyes peeled, especially as you all in the cold climates, start warming up for estate sale season and yard sale season. The ever popular DVD VHS combo, these things are typically $50 to $100 all day long. 79, 75. This one was 60 with 31, so 91. We're talking Sony, Samsung, Panasonic, Hitachi, Toshiba, Magnavox. They're all great brands. Look up the exact models, because the ones that are only going to fetch 20 or 30, you need to be careful on, because these are heavy to ship. Typically, you can jump these onto Amazon, whatever the price is on eBay. If you're an Amazon seller, these will be ungated, and the price on Amazon is almost always $10 to $15 higher than what it is on eBay. So these $50 or even $80 DVD VHS combos are going to fetch $10, $15, $20 more over there. And you can ship them to FBA, you can ship them yourself, you can do whatever makes sense for you, but you should, come out ahead on Amazon. If not, just toss it here on eBay and get yourself some good money. Try not to pay more than $5 or $10 for them because you are going to have some heavy shipping. I know people say, oh, charge for shipping. That's what I'm talking about. This guy charged, 46 with 27, so he's getting 73, but he's still, 73 in his pocket, less the PayPal fee, so like $70, less the eBay fee, so like 63, and then less the 15 to ship it. You're talking about, or maybe 20 to ship it. You're talking about, 63, 58, $55, $55 after it's all said and done on a $73 sale. So that's why you want to try to pay 10 or less for these things, because if it's one that ends up selling like this at 53, you're only going to end up getting $30 in shipping or in net after shipping. And so that's why you got to be at $10. If it's a good one, you can pay up 15, 20 if you have to, but just be careful. But anyways, really good things to pick up. These are pretty cool. I see these at Goodwills. I see them at Salvation Armies. Please buy them cheap. $2, $3 max. They're heavy. They're almost always over a pound, so they're going to cost you, $8 to ship. They're going to cost you $3 or $4 in fees. You're going to be at $12 plus your $2 to buy it, $14, $15 to break even, and most of them are only worth about $20, maybe $25. But they are vintage style electric pencil sharpeners. Model is everything. Majority of them run right around $20. Some of them, better ones, can go up to $35, $40. But if you find them at a garage sale for $1, buy it, list it for $25. You're at $24 profit. $8 to ship it leaves $16 less your fees. You can make $12, $13 profit. And again, $25 target average sale price or higher. And these things move very quickly. Let's move on to gaming keyboards. One of my favorite things to look for. I wish I found more of them, but any of the Black Widows, I use a Black Widow keyboard. I paid like $80 for it brand new. On the used side, they're at least 40 or 50, some of them up to 60 as you see here. This one sold for 25 and 15, so they got 40, 60. Here's a 59 Razer Black Widow X Tournament Edition. That one's a little weird. This one is probably my exact keyboard. I think it is. This is 65 used. The Black Widow Chroma, yeah. So mine was like 80 or 90 brand new, and I got it offline. I think retail is like 120. So definitely look for these gaming keyboards. You guys can see most of them 30 and up. Majority of them going to be 40 and up. So if you can pick them up for $5 to $10, even the Logitech, some of those can still fetch $38, $48. Corsair is another good one, expensive. So take note of these brands. Know that you're going to get 40, 50, but know that your shipping is going to cost you about $15 on these things typically, and you're going to be out, anywhere from $7 to $8 in fees. You're looking at $23 plus whatever you pay for it to break even. So even if you get it for $5, you're talking about, $28 to $30 is break even. So you're going to need to get at least 45 or 50 to make sense, make $15 or $20. So another good item, but just make sure you're doing it right. Also, the ergonomic keyboards do really well. Last one I'm going to show you guys is game systems. It's about to be spring break. It's also about to be summer vacation. Kids need something to play with in the road trip. Kids need something to play with on the airplane. Game Boys, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, regular Game Boys. Majority of them are all going to be $30 unless there's something wrong with them. This one is 22 and it says please read, meaning something wrong with it. This one sold for 33. This one for 45 with a couple of games. It's a Game Boy Advance Sp. That's the little square one. This is the Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color. Here, these Game Boy Advance, these SPs, these little ones usually fetch about 45 to 50, so you can pay up to 10 for those. They'll go first class. They're usually about 14 to 16 ounces. Again, a Game Boy Advance. This one will fetch you about $30. Here's another Advance SP, $41, 30 for the Game Boy Color. So typically you're going to get at least 25 or 30 on upwards to 40. If you can mix some games in it, you can ask a little bit more. You can get 45, you can get 50. If you have the original charger, here's an SP, the pink one with the charger. They got 70, like $71, $72. Here's another one, 50. So this is one you really want to look for, the Game Boy Advance SP. I talk about these. Here's another one for 50. Sometimes I've seen them at yard sales where little kids are selling them for like, you know, the system for like $10 or the system with a bunch of their games for $20. Pick it up, relist it for $65, you know, $45 profit, less fees, less shipping, $25, $30 in your pocket, even 20 in your pocket if you're spending 15 or 20. That's not too bad. Average sale price going up. These should be everywhere. You can buy bulk lots of the games also, or you can find games at one yard sale for $1 a piece, buy 5 of them for $5, buy the system at another yard sale for 10 or 15, you're into it all for 20, and then you lot that together. So keep that in mind when you're out shopping these estate sales, these yard sales. Hard goods are awesome to mix in with clothes. Anything for the season, anything for vacations, anything summer vibes. Look for all this stuff and make sure that you're upping that average sale price. Look, Gameboy Advance and 32 games, $97. Say you had bought the Advanced at a system sale for like 15, 20 bucks. You bought the 32 games somewhere else. They wanted $1 a piece. You offered them 20. Fantastic. You're into the whole thing for 30 or 40, and then you just sold it for $97. You know, 57 profit, less fees and shipping, maybe 35, 40 bucks. Great way to do it. And remember, guys, these hard goods sell fast, especially these electronics, these VHS players, these video game systems, these electric pencil sharpeners, all this stuff, these keyboards, they sell really fast. You're not going to be worried about promoting them. No promoted listings. Probably don't have to run too much of a promotion on them. You don't have to do free shipping. You list them and they sell. It's a way different game than clothing, and you do have to spend money to make money on this stuff, and it does have a higher risk of return. I will admit that, but when you buy it and you sell it and you flip it in like 2 days and all of a sudden you've made $40 profit, $30 profit, it's a pretty good feeling. I mean, I've been in that business for a long time. I got away from it. I'm going to start mixing more of it back into my repertoire. So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching, and tomorrow, Thursday, March the 8th, I have a very special video for you guys coming tomorrow night. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn your notifications on. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow night's video, I promise you. Not only is the recorded video going to be good, the live video that follows it up is going to be amazing. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, March the 8th. I will see you guys there. Have a wonderful night, and can't wait to talk to you then.